It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Season number 101 of the NFL might have been the most unconventional yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight, as it is the night we crown a champion. And all of us here at EA Sports so proud to bring you Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and it's a matchup full of intrigue. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion, taking on the NFC champions, the Washington football team.
Juju.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, excited for this one. I mean, Charles, the Steelers back in the Super Bowl once again. Their 9th appearance overall, second only to the Patriots' 11. But if the Steelers win this one, then they'd be on top of the all-time win standings, as it would be their 7th title.
What a franchise. Come on, join me for a minute, okay? Come back to the 1970s with me. Back to the steel curtain defense. Back to Terry Bradshaw, quarterback. Throwing to Lynn Swann and John Stallworth. Franco Harris running the football with Rocky Blyer. That team was something, all right? And that started the path to where we are right here, right now. This team's pretty good, too. And they want their own history. What an accomplishment this would be to win a 7th Super Bowl title for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And meanwhile, this is a Washington team that nobody thought would be here at the start of the year. Even the most diehard fans would probably tell you that. Yet here they are looking for what would be the franchise's 4th title in this, their 6th appearance.
And you have to remember, partner, we have to go back to 1992, the last time that they were here, and that was Super Bowl 26. That's more than a quarter of a century ago. Now, they did win Super Bowl 17 with Joe Theismann leading the way at quarterback and John Riggins, the Diesel, running the football. And then Super Bowl 22. How about that historic game? Doug Williams is the quarterback and the game's MVP.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. A quick toss outright. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Steelers.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Washington, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Danny Johnson returning.
Danny Johnson on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Switch it. Go.
On 1st down, it's Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
For a Washington.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Steelers 7, Washington nothing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and 10, Smith again. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
No good.
So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
James Conner, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report.
Come on, QB, come on.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
After the interception, here's Smith. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
That's good.
Big yardage that time for Washington. 63 yards. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now Smith on third and goal. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington has taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
For a Pittsburgh Steeler.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Right side, Claypool's got it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson on the other end of the throw from Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Two-point conversion.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. You knew time was up. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. From the 38, Smith. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Smith slings this deep for McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Out of the gun, Smith slings this deep for McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone from the 10-yard line in.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 30 yards there.
At the 38.
Throwing now. Roethlisberger on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll run on 1st down. Samuels. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 16-yard line.
Check, crunch.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Montez Sweat, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one.
He's got a man, complete. And he breaks through another tackle. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 65 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kelvin Harmon. 28 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 39.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Landon Collins on the coverage.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now here's Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Johnson on the return. Washington takes over first and 10.
And the Washington offense heading out. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10.
29-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Barber. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Now Smith. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Roethlisberger to throw. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Montez Sweat brought him down.
Here's Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point. In this situation, this little time left takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Well, they got it, but this just made no sense. And why did they go for 2?
I have no answer for you. But fortunately for them, they got it done, so they don't have to answer to us at all.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Alex Smith and company heading back out there now. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
At the 42-yard line.
I'm coming after you. White 98.
Smith. The throw taken in by Sims. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi